Welcome back, guys. This is Life with Hazari and Swishi.
And today we have a very special episode for you, especially for young parents out there, current parents, and those who are aspiring to be parents, because we are going to share with you some lessons that we are going to teach our newborn baby. So, babe, are you excited or are you scared for the day of giving birth?
I have mixed feelings, honestly, but I'm so excited than the way I'm scared.
Sawa basi, without any further ado, guys, let's get into the video. So, as we've been growing up, there are some things that our parents taught us, and there are also some things that they did not teach us, which are very important. And these are the things that I and her, we want to personally be the ones to teach our newborn baby. So
Absolutely.
these lessons are very important. So let's get into the video.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'll be teaching our newborn baby, and maybe she doesn't even know those things, so it's a lesson for both of us. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to teach the baby about the importance of self-image. Babe, do you know the importance of self-image, or what it's all about?
Yeah. Niko na clue, a lot of clue. Yeah.
But ultimately, self-image is simply how you view yourself. And you know, how you view yourself or what you imagine to be true about yourself, you will always think, you will feel, and you will act in accordance with how you imagine, or what you imagine to be true about yourself and what you imagine to be true about your environment.
Yeah.
And that is what shapes your habit. So let's say you want to be good at maths or whatever you want to be, or you want to be successful at anything that you want to do. The only thing which is going to hinder that success is how you view yourself, because how you view yourself, you will always act according to how you view yourself. So if you view yourself as a failure, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, you will always
fail.
end up failing. Why? Because of the way you view yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'll be teaching her, which is very crucial, is how to create the best self-image that you want, okay? Or how to carve out the best self-image. And it's very simple. Now, we as human beings, we have something which is called an automatic servo mechanism. Babe, do you know what that is? So an automatic servo mechanism is simply how your nervous system actually works. Okay. Now, for example, how do I put it? Now, this automatic servo mechanism is something which works for you. It's like a computer, the way you can issue a command to a computer to do something and it does it. So you have that thing. You can issue commands to your servo mechanism and it does activities for you. So this servo mechanism is in your mind, okay, and it's precisely in what we call your subconscious mind. So in order for you to know how to use it to create your self-image, you need to understand something which is called the self-reprogramming cycle. So for example, if something happens to you, let's say you lose your job, okay? When you lose your job, you will feel bad, okay? That feeling bad will bring up some thoughts in your mind. You'll start saying things like, I'm a failure, things never work out for me, why is life?
It's like I'm not worth it.
Yeah, things like that, okay? So the action and the feeling, they create what is called a belief. So when something happens, you feel a certain way, the action and the feeling will create a belief. You might start saying that, I am not worthy it, I am a failure, okay? But the thing is, you're not a failure. It is just that something has happened and your mind has interpreted it because of how you view yourself.
So it's like a mentality.
Yeah, it's like a mentality, right? Something just happens, but instead of saying, I just lost the job, it does not mean anything else. It just means you lost the job.
It's something that happens
Yeah,
in
it's
a
just-
lot of people.
It's just an event that has happened. It does not mean anything. But depending on how you view yourself, that's how you will interpret that situation. And for most people, they will say that they will start having beliefs such as that I'm a failure, I can't keep a job, and all these things. So when you have that belief, there is another thing which happens. That belief, when you have a belief, your brain now starts to look for more proof of that belief.
Oh, yeah. Ni kama digging in the past.
Yeah.
Digging
So
in the past.
when you say, yeah, it starts to look for more proofs, either in the past or in the present. So when you say you're a failure, you will dig up more events whereby things went the way you did not want them to go. And you will start saying, I'm a failure. And that belief of being a failure will become now what? A conviction. So it was just an act, something happened, an event happened, you interpreted that event negatively, and you created a belief. Then that belief forces your brain to look for more proof of that, either
Absolutely.
in the past or what is happening in the future. And when that belief finds more proof, it stops being a belief and it becomes what?
Reality.
A conviction.
A conviction.
Now, when it becomes a conviction, now it becomes a program. You have programmed your self-image with another thing. So what that means is you will always now see more failure in your life. It's like now you begin to attract more failure.
You'll always see everything as a fail.
Yeah, as if everything is against you, right? So this self-reprogramming cycle can also be used for positive things, okay? So how do you do it? So this is what we'll be teaching the newborn. Now, instead of using your brain or your self-reprogramming cycle for the negative, you use it for the positive, okay?
Oh.
So let's say I want to create a self-image of a confident person, okay? So what I'll do is this. I will use what is my imagination or my mental faculty. For example, remember we said this. You always act, feel, and perform in accordance with what you imagine to be true about yourself and your environment. So the first thing we want to do is we want to teach her how to use creative imagination. Okay? So let's say, babe, when you want to do something, you imagine yourself doing it before you actually do it.
Yeah.
You view yourself, you imagine yourself doing it. Okay?
Yeah.
And when you imagine yourself doing it, you create an affirmation. So you might say, I am confident. And when you say you are confident, you don't leave it at that point. Remember, you have to look for proof of you being confident.
Yeah.
So you say, I am confident. And why am I confident? You go now back into your memory and you look for instances whereby you showed confidence. For example, babe, do you remember a time in the past whereby you did something which showed that you are a confident person? There are many memories of such.
A lot of things, yeah.
Yeah. So you use those memories to do what? To reinforce that you are a confident person. So the more proof that the brain finds of you being confident, the more you reprogram yourself as being a what?
A confident person.
So in the instance whereby you want to do something, you will do it as a confident person. Because you have reprogrammed your brain using your past memories to be
confident.
And this is something that I've done a lot of times.
And it's something that he has taught me.
Yeah, so it really, really works. It does not matter whatever you want to do. You want to become good at anything. Maybe you want
a specific thing that
it doesn't matter. Maybe you want to become a good speaker. You want to become you want to master mathematics, you want to master anything that you want to master, you use it. So let's go back at it once again together. So the first thing you have to do in order for you to create a positive self-image is you have to actually imagine yourself doing the activity. So for example, before I even began dating her, I imagined myself being with her,
having a life with me, and that is how he ended up having a life with me.
Yeah, I saw it before it happened. Remember, before anything happens, you have to see it in your mind. Even before you create anything, before you even invent anything, you have to see it in your mind. So I imagined myself in that position. And through that imagination, I found more proof through the past memories of how I was confident and how I can express myself so that we can end up dating. So the more proof you find, the more you start reprogramming yourself and embodying that self-image. And with the time, that becomes your default setting. So you don't have to think about being confident. You just are confident. And that is one of the lessons I want to teach my newborn baby.
The newborn baby, I guess she's the luckiest.
Yeah, so if this video has been of benefit, or if maybe you have enjoyed and you'd like more videos such as this, please tell us on the comments. And if you've not yet subscribed to the channel,
Please do
hit
so.
the subscription bell.
And some of you might want to use this one in your unborn babies too, or upcoming babies. Yeah.
So we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.